Okay, here we go with ukulele number 1. First thing we're going to do is listen to the sound of each string from the top. And the first chord we're going to work on is a C chord. Take your third finger, put it on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3 of the first string. That's the bottom string. I keep my thumb on top. I squeeze that nylon string down to the fretboard and I strum it. You can strum with your thumb or you can strum with your first finger going down with the nail part. And I play, when I strum it, I play between the neck and the body to the sound hole. That's where I'm strumming, whether I'm strumming with my finger or with my thumb. And a lot of times I'll just hold up the ukulele with the other 4 fingers and just strum with my thumb. So that's going to be your C chord, 1 finger right there. And then we're learning a G chord where your first finger goes on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, 1, 2. Second finger goes on the 1st string, 2nd fret, 1 and 2. And then your 3rd finger goes on the 2nd string, 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret. So we've got 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, and we strum all the strings. We squeeze it down, strum all the strings. And that's a G chord. Keep your thumb on top. That's how we strum it. And then the last chord we learned was an F chord. 1st finger, 2nd string, 1, 2, 1st fret. Your first finger goes there, and your 2nd finger is going to go on the top string, 2nd fret, top string, string number 4. Squeeze it down. That's called an F chord. There's the F. Thumb is on top. Strum with 1st finger or your thumb. Whatever you feel comfortable with, okay? Okay, so the first song that we did in the class was Row Your Boat. It's going to sound like this with a C chord. I'm going to count to 4. 1, 2, 3, and then I start singing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. That's all there is to it. Squeeze that finger down and strum. 4 counts, 1 strum for each count. And then the next song that we learned was called Skip to My Lou, where there's a C chord in it and a G chord. And the tricky part is to be able to change from a C chord to the G chord. It's going to take a little practice and you'll get there. And I practice lifting my fingers off the fretboard and off the strings to be able to put your chord down at the same time instead of going 1, 2, 3, which always takes a while, usually takes a week or so, before you can get them all down there at the same time. There's your G, there's your C. Skip to My Lou is going to sound like this. I'll count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Change the chord. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. Change back to C. Skip, skip, skip to my Lou. G chord. Skip to my Lou, my C chord. It's a little harder because you're going from one chord to another chord. All right? And then we also have the next song, which is called Mary Had a Little Lamb. The time signature there says 4/4, which means each measure gets 4 counts. So if we do Mary Had a Little Lamb, it's going to be a C chord and a G chord. And we're just doing the same thing. I count to 4, and then we begin strumming and singing the song. It's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary had a little lamb. G chord, little lamb, C chord, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. G chord, fleece was white as C chord. Fleece was white as snow. That's when on the word snow, that's when we play that C chord again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the Mary Had a Little Lamb song. Then we did another song called London Bridge. Same chords. We have to practice changing from a C chord to a G chord. That's why we have all these little songs. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. I know I made a mistake there in the first measure. Oh well, you get the idea. You're practicing going from a C chord to a G chord. And then he's got the whole world in his hands. Remember I said it, even though it says G7, we're taking the G7 chord and turning it into a G chord. So it's a C chord and a G chord. We're not playing G7. He's got the whole world in his hands. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 And there's other verses there. You can just add new verses to it. Okay? So that's he's got the whole world in his hands. Let's just do that one more time. Okay? I'll sing it one more time. Let's strum the C chord. And we'll start strumming 4 times. And then we sing. It goes 1, 2, 3. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 There it is. And then the last song is You Are My Sunshine. And that one is going to be played with a C chord, a G chord, and the new F chord. Keeping the thumb on top, that'll be the F chord. So if I go, let's pick a speed here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good speed. We're going to sound it. Starts with a C chord, and we'll put our C chord on there. There you go. And I'll start singing. 3, 4, 1. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And there it is. You got a C chord, a G chord, and an F chord. So we're replacing the G7 and turning it into a C chord. That's all. All right, so if you work on those songs, the C chord, the G chord, and the F chord, play along with me, and you should be fine, and we'll see you in lesson 2.